Hello and welcome to round number 5 of the Go Race Promotions Simsports Super GT Series. I didn't mute my co-commentator as he's trying to sort out a few issues, so I'll introduce him in a few seconds. So we are here at Paul Ricard for round number 5. We're getting to the business end of this championship, and boy, are the points starting to get a little bit tight. Let me just mute that. Oh, jeez. Well, anyway, we are going to get on with the broadcast in just a few seconds. As I just make some hurried, quick adjustments to, to the stream to include my co-commentator, who is none other than Alex Spinozzi, who was very graciously covered the TCX 300 event a few weeks ago, and now back joining me in the commentary box for round number 5 of the Super GTs. He's currently just sorting himself out so he can stream himself, do his own stream on YouTube, and of course we welcome that. But anyway, we'll quickly jump back to the track. We've currently got, 2, 4, 6, 8 drivers in the server at the moment. We're still waiting on a couple more to join. Unfortunately, big news, Matty Southwell will not be joining us tonight, which is an absolute shame. Currently, the driver in second position for GT3, so he's going to be a bit gutted that he is going to cop a bit of a points penalty for not being able to make tonight. But anyway, we hope wherever he is, he's having a bit of fun, and I have a feeling that's exactly what he's doing. Shout out to Binomial Eagle, who is, of course, Steve Duro, for the follow 14 minutes ago. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. And welcome to the chat, Goldie Bruz. Great to see you back as well. Great to have you back. Thanks for the follow a couple of days ago as well. I believe you actually joined us at the last Super GT round. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to start looking at some action on track. We're going to have a look at our current fastest driver in the session so far, and that's Chris Rafalo. And boy, Rafalo, he's got a bit of a task on his plate tonight. If we have a look at some of our points for the series, he is currently leading, but his lead got absolutely cut to shreds by Alfonso. It's down to 6 points, but he has also got a 6 kilo advantage over Alfonso. But Rafalo still carrying 57 kilograms of success ballast, and Alfonso currently carrying 63 kilos of success ballast. So the number 20 is certainly going to be feeling that penalty, and the number 64 Honda is going to be feeling a bit of pain as well. Good evening to Kaiser61. That is, of course, our race director as well. Great to see you in the server as well. Hope you're nice and prepped for tonight's race. In fact, we're going to jump on board with Chris Rafalo as he goes down this super stupidly, ridiculously long back straight here at Paul Ricard, just because I just want to see how fast these GT500s get up to down this back straight. We're already at 330, already at 340, and we haven't even topped out the RPM, 350 kilometers per hour. That is absolutely insane. Heading into that at the end of the Mistral Straight, that long sweeper, and then this pain in the backside double apex right-hander as Rafalo gets that all wrong, and he is going to bail out on that lap. So let's check in with Alfonso. Now, we have recently updated to version 4 of the Super GT mod by Shiva's Auto Art, and the Honda's certainly sounding a little bit better. Probably not as good as the GTR, though. Currently behind Alfonso is Josh Hill. Oh, Alfonso into the... Oh, that's a huge impact with the wall. So I think Alfonso is running very little downforce on the number 64 Honda. Let's have a look at our GT3 field. Currently on top is Ryan Ford in the Corvette. We'll see if Alex is ready to join us. Doesn't sound like it. So, really is not. So I think I've just worked out how to mute him in the Discord. So let's turn the track sounds back on. And we'll currently focus on Ryan Ford as he makes his way around the circuit. Ford currently, if I'm not mistaken, he is 4th in the championship, but he's having a good run so far. He's currently got 57 points, carrying 47 kilos of ballast. And he's going to be looking to make up a lot of ground on, well, Matt Southwell, of course, Southwell. A no-show tonight, unfortunately. So he's going to make up a lot of ground on Matt Southwell. Southwell's going to be absolutely kicking himself because he's going to miss out on a lot of points tonight and probably drop down to, I would say, 3rd position at the very least tonight. Well, currently a driver struggling is this man here, Steve Gero, and he's our current GT3 points leader. He's on 96 points, carrying 56 kilos of ballast on that AMG. Can I give the commentator's curse and say all the cars except the GT will do good? I don't think that's how the commentator's curse works, to be honest. And I have not muted Spin Aussie yet. Hang on a second. So, oh, come on. How do I mute his audio? This is not good. Well, anyway, you're gonna have to listen to Alex's background noise, just because I don't want to miss out on any of these engine sounds. They are fantastic. But, Gero, doesn't improve that time round. Now, Justin Reddyx, currently 3rd position. And he is also carrying a fair bit of ballast, if I'm not mistaken. 52 kilos on the number 144 Porsche. Let's just bring up Stereo Carcel again as soon as I can find it. There it is. So, still waiting on a few drivers to join the server. We're still waiting on, if I bring it up, Ben McKenzie. Jack Meredith was a maybe, and Superstar Q76. So we've still got a few drivers that need to join the server. Hopefully they can join just in time. As we're going to quickly look at Josh Hill in the Lexus. Ooh, has a bit of trouble pointing the Lexus in at the end of the straight. And I do believe that we have a co-commentator. Alex Spinozzi, welcome to the stream, mate.
Thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. How are you?
Not too bad.
Well, can't be too unhappy with a race night like tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Should be some good racing.
Oh, especially your first time seeing any sort of Super GT event as well, so this should be quite a eye-opening experience for you.
Yeah, hopefully. It's quite different. These cars sound sick.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. So we swap over to Nick22, who's made a bit of a name for himself since joining the Super GT League as certainly a driver to watch. He in his very first race, he absolutely stuck it to Chris Rafalo, putting the number 22 Sumo Power Nissan on the front row at Highlands. I think he actually put it on pole position as well. And he's just going from strength to strength in the GT500 class. currently got a little bit of time to make up though. So he sits a second off the pace of Chris Ruffalo and Alfonso. So still waiting on a time to be set by Van der Hum. Unfortunately, Van der Hum missed the last round. But if I just bring up our Discord one more time, just so I can have a look at points again. Just double check what Nick is carrying in success ballast, and that is 40 kilos. So I'm sure Nick is probably feeling that extra weight in the GTR.
These cars hard to drive. I've never driven them before.
These ones are very difficult to drive. There's no traction control on them. There's no ABS. Oh, sorry, I lied. There's 2 traction control settings. I think there's off, slightly on, and then on. They are very physical to drive. You've got to be so gentle on the throttle. I believe these cars are putting out about 650 horsepower. And they light up the rear tyres very, very quickly if you're just a little bit too aggressive on the throttle.
Yeah, right. I'm watching the onboard of Nick here. It's quite a hectic cockpit.
Well, these are basically DTM cars, but just with Japanese car bodies on them. As Nick improves, he's down to a 10th. So times are already tight between our top 3. God, we've picked a great night to go racing because it does look as though our top 3 are very much ready to go racing and have a close race tonight.
It's perfect. It's exactly what we want to see.
Especially as an introduction to Super GT for you as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And we just need to get Van der Hum and Hill in there. Hill still relatively new to GT500, so he's still wrapping his head around the GT500 class. But well, we saw Hill actually at the TCX event at Circuit Algarve in Alexis as well. But certainly looked a little bit more comfortable in the GT3 class. And you know what I've forgotten to do? I forgot to send a shout out to Finch N and Jamie Wincup fan for the recent follows. Much appreciated, guys, if you're in chat. Oh, geez. So that is one of the risks. It looked as though Superstar was unaware that Nick 22 was closing in on him very quickly, and unfortunately he took the normal line. And Nick just couldn't change direction on a 5-cent piece, and unfortunately clattered the back of the BMW. Let's have a look at Josh Hill in the number 38 Lexus. And God, I've said it before, I'll say it again. This livery is pretty.
That is a nice car.
That nice metallic reflection. Shivers Auto Art has done an absolutely phenomenal job on it. So, so like your opinion, have you done many laps around Paul Ricard yourself?
A lot on ACC. It's actually my favourite track on ACC. Yeah, I haven't done on AC though.
It's interesting. Paul Ricard seems to be a love it or hate it track.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. I mean, I enjoy the track myself as well, but yeah.
I actually prefer. I was on the F1 game today, doing a lap or two around Paul Ricard actually, and forgot the chicane existed.
Oh no!
And went straight through. But that's okay. The F1 game feels horrible on my wheel anyway, so that was the only lap I did.
That's Codemasters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about Codemasters here.
No.
Scum. Oh, sorry, did not mean to say that out loud. Inside voice. They make good rally games. That's about it, eh?
Yeah, they got. Didn't they do WRC or was it Dirt?
Dirt, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone in chat can correct me if I'm wrong. But, Josh is going to pull over. I'm not sure if he actually improved. I think all our drivers have actually been called into pit lane for drivers briefing. So we'll have a quick look around the circuit at some very important parts of the track for our drivers to. Oh my God! What the hell?
What have you done?
I don't know. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Fixed. It's all good. So obviously, turn 1. Very, very, very tough corner, especially on lap number 1. You're going left, and then you have to go right immediately, and it's over a crest. Very, very difficult corner to get right, I think. Oh God, there we go again. It's gone again. Stop it. Oh no. Oh, there we go. It's back. It's back.
He's got to find which point.
Ah!
Oh.
Okay. Well, I think we'll just stick to the race line. How's that sound?
Yeah, that might work.
Yeah, and we won't go too high. All right. First real passing opportunity as well is turn number. Would you call this turn 4? Oh God, what the friggin' hell?
I can't see it. It's black.
Yeah. Hang on. Hell with it. We'll just reset the camera. You know what? I see Superstar is on track. We'll just go for a lap on board with him. Here we go. So he's going down the Mistral straight to this horrible right-hander. Just have to knock it back a gear, ride the curb, and hope that you don't go too far over track limits.
Actually got Superstar's livery now. On the TCX the other week, I didn't have it.
Yeah, I noticed that. You didn't have Josh Hills either.
No, I don't know why.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I did put them all in there. Anyway.
It doesn't matter. Probably just a wrong file path, perhaps.
Yeah, I got it now. Looks pretty good, the black and green.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he's about to start a lap, which is absolutely perfect timing for us, as we're about to start talking about a lap around Paul Ricard. So he enters the final corner. Gotta focus on the drive out of that slow corner. Don't go too wide, otherwise you end up on those 2 little yellow sausage curbs, and that kills your drive down the straight. And in fact, he's actually just going to bail on us.
Oh,
Thanks, Superstar.
no.
I think he's been called back to the pits, actually, just because, well, he's supposed to be paying attention to driver's briefing.
About me, my keyboard is very loud. I hope you don't hear it.
What's that?
I hope you can't hear my keyboard. It's very loud.
I mean, you can probably hear my keyboard. Oh, I just took a screenshot. That's good.
Check it doesn't mess up your stream, because I've had that before.
Yeah, I just immediately double checked that, and it's A-OK.
Good.
Yeah, I've had that happen a couple of times myself. So here is our amazing looking grid. Oh, look at that, they've got an Audi sitting there. It's cool. That's actually the official safety car for Paul Ricard.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it says Paul Ricard's safety car. I'm assuming
Alright, there you go.
it doesn't do anything. But that's just cool. Look at this guy, he's on his phone. He's having an animated conversation. That guy's smoking in the pit lane. So
That's
get
not really
him,
loud.
yeah, get him out in the bin. Whoa! We have just got a couple of air horns. Thanks, Goldie Bros. Much appreciated.
Hello.
And spamming the high stickers as well. We're currently just looking at the crowd.
I'm here.
It's not a bad mod, this one, I have to say. Oh, wow, look at that. I've even got the flags, like, flapping in the wind as well. That's awesome.
I don't quite have the privileges you do with the free camera.
Oh,
I'm working with it.
Yeah. You can see my stream. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's cool, though. That's cool. I like the detail that the mod creator has actually put into that. XF Falcon AU, yeah, don't smoke at the track like Super did last week during the 300 km race. I don't recall what happened. Well, I was actually racing that one, so yeah, I don't actually recall what he was doing. That clock is broken though. It's very much not telling the time, but it's right once a day.
Yeah. I think my favourite livery is for Ricard is the Corvette. Ford's Corvette.
Ford's Corvette, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Come on, stop blurring. There we go.
Oh, I also don't have the Porsche livery either.
Oh,
Oops.
Justin Ready X well. It's
there you go. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's not a bad little livery. As we're going to go straight into qualifying. Now, this is a split qualifying session for any of those who have not joined us before. As the first cars out will be GT500, and the first two cars on the track are going to be Alfonso and Chris
very
Raffaello.
close together.
Very close together. These two are very competitive with each other, I have to say. As we finally see the Honda of Vanderham make his way onto the track. I believe he didn't get into the server because he didn't have the updated versions.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so luckily Alfonso and Chris Raffaello were on the server and they were telling him how to fix it.
That's handy.
You know what I love about the Super GT cars is how they crackle, pop, and backfire when they get off the throttle. It just sounds awesome. As look at it, look at this. This is great. Oh, hang on, wait. Are they they're bump drafting each other?
Oh my god.
That is excellent. I meant to try it on Tuesday night when I was racing Octane. That was a little
Typically doesn't end well.
But they've he's managed to keep it going, but that's I've never seen that before in my life. Outstanding, Chris Raffaello and Alfonso. But, oh gee, the Honda's going to be punching a nice hole in the air for the number 20. Ooh, as Raffaello runs a little bit wide. So I'm sure something our race director has really drilled into these guys is track limits. As you can see, Paul Ricard got absolute miles and miles and miles of runoff. And we don't really want our drivers abusing that.
No, easily done though. Very easily done.
So Alfonso's heading into turn one. In fact, we're going to jump on board with him and he can take us for a ride around the circuit. As he goes through turn number 2, that crest is such a difficult corner to attack because you want to use that curve but not overuse it. Into turn 4, this little chicane. Great passing opportunity. You got to get it pulled up down a hill, and it's not really shown. It kind of is on the stream, but it is a bit downhill on the run into turn 3 or 4. And now we're onto the Mistral straight. Now keep an eye on the speed. We're on board with Chris Raffaello a little bit early, and he topped out at 350 kilometers per hour.
Yikes.
Yep. And the Honda is probably a little bit faster than the Nissan. As he's already up to 340 and 351. So, not bad.
He was still taking that corner at 270.
Oh, these things are absolutely mental. I love GT500. Possibly the best addition we've ever done for Go Race Promotions. And now into another pain in the ass tightening corner. This track
corner is a pain.
Yeah, it's so hard to judge and get it right. As Alfonso's, he's got the perfect line around the second last corner. You want to keep it tight. You don't want to. I find trying for a double apex does not work. And gets great drive out of the final corner, I should say, and he will stop the clock. A 1:41.2, and Chris Raffaello, I think he's exceeded track limits because he has. Yep, he has not appeared on the timing screen. Now,
and
Vanderham.
He's spun.
Oh,
and he's spun. Yep.
He's
gone off.
He's out of there. So Nick 22 goes second, a 41.2. Now Josh Hill, he's had a shocking run out of the final corner. Can he go faster than what he did in practice? A 1:43.6. Not bad. Not bad. This is qualifying trim.
Rafale did have a lap time. It just came up late.
Oh, did it? Hasn't
No,
come
it's
up for
on my
me.
screen.
So. Oh well. What did he set the? What did he set?
41.9.
Ooh, he's a little bit off then.
That's strange. That's on my scoreboard and not yours, don't know.
Ah, ACTV. Oh, I think I've got an old version of ACTV. Oh, also
Yeah, I think
hello,
we just covered that last time.
also hello to Magicy2. Welcome to the chat, mate. I didn't ignore you. I did see your what are they? Cans of Twitch energy drink. I don't know. So Van der Hummy returns to the pit. So let's check in with Alfonso again. I'm sure he's got. Probably not this lap, but I reckon he'll have a 40 in him. I don't really. Oh well, I can't really compare these to Formula One because I use the chicane and we're just straight lining that. I was going to ask what's the comparable lap time between the GT500s and Formula One.
I'm not sure. I can look it up.
Oh, it's a bit useless anyway because they're on different tracks.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, nah, doesn't matter. We're like seeing cars hooning at 350 k's per hour. That's good.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that. So unfortunately, we're missing one driver from, well, two drivers actually, if I'm not mistaken. We're missing Ben McKenzie and Jack Meredith as well. Unfortunately, neither have made into the server just yet. Hopefully they'll do it in the next couple of minutes. I think for Jack, if he can't get in the next 3 minutes, he's going to be starting at the very back of everyone, including GT3. And well, actually, no, sorry, I've got that wrong. We actually separate the two classes, so Meredith will be.
It's not in the race channel, so
no, I don't think he's coming.
Doesn't look like it.
No, he was a maybe anyway, but that's okay. And Matt Southwell, well, he marked himself as a non-attender, which is a huge shame for our current second place driver in the championship. So unfortunately, we will not be seeing the mighty Bentley tonight. Whoa, Fonzo really...
Yeah, I'm on board with him. He caught that. Like, it was almost full lock.
Jump on board with him as well. Back down to first gear for the final corner. And does he improve? No, 42.3. Now he's got Van der Hum in front of him. So last laps will be coming in for these guys pretty quickly. As we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds for our GT500 class.
Farlow is 2/10 off Alfonso and Nick in the second sector.
I'm a bit surprised that Rafale hasn't turned it on for qualifying. He was quick in practice.
He had a very good last corner, or the really tricky left corner. Skates it through there.
Car's looking a lot more settled after that first lap.
Are these cars hard to set up?
They can be a little bit. As Rafale goes at 41.7, he'll get one more lap. I mean, he might get 2 more laps in, actually. It's just they are more tricky to drive than actually set up. But he's managed to catch that slide over turn number 2. Oh, he gets that curb lovely. Ooh, little bit of a drift there, which actually suits Rafale. He's a drifter in real life.
Is he?
Oh, well, he has done drifting, I should say.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. He's also trying to move into karting as well. So that'd be great to have him in karting as well.
Or Alfonso's he's done a half spin and he's in the pits now. He caught the curb on the outside of the last corner, putting his foot down, and yeah, the car didn't like it.
Yes, you've got to be so gentle with the throttle as Rafale. Oh, that would be close to track limits, I'd have to say. new track
Yup.
limits.
Yep, he's
And
pulled out of it.
oh no, you could have gotten one more lap in, Chris. What are you doing? Oh, it doesn't
Oh
matter.
yeah, too.
Oh,
Maybe he's happy with third.
quite possible. Oh god, I've done it again. Pressed the wrong button.
F4.
Yep, F4. Damn F4. So we got Josh Hill, and he's just ahead of Nick 22. So Nick 22 really, and Josh, one of the only drivers who can displace Alfonso. Josh has still got 2 seconds to make up on Hill. And Van der Hummel is 30 seconds off the pace. Jeez. That's a huge shame for Van der Hummel. He made a really good debut at Albert Park, and he just hasn't found a rhythm at all. As Nick 22 was unable to improve and knock Alfonso off, and Josh Hill goes a 43.1 and gets within 2 seconds of Alfonso. He'll be happy with that. But anyway, our GT3 cars are on track. We'll see if we can't find the first car out of the pit lane, and that is Superstar Q76 in the BMW.
He's got Ford behind him.
Ford, and I would say that's RedX as well. Fortunately, a bit of a depleted GT3 field tonight. And hopefully, as the series grows, we will get some more drivers into GT3 and GT500. This will not be the only season we have of GT500. It's by far been one of our most popular series in the Go Race promotion, Simsports. And speaking of which, let's get an invite up there.
I'm keen to have a go, I reckon.
Yeah, you should.
Try me as a wild card.
Yeah, yeah. Last round at Suzuka. Why not?
Sounds good.
Yeah, done. You're in. That was easy. So here's our Discord going up in chat right now.
Superstar spun on his warm-up lap. He's warm up the tyres. This is a technique that people use. No, I'm joking. That won't help.
No, I'd say he will have a bit of a flat spot on those tyres, but I'd say he'll go for it anyway, just to try and get a banker in. There's our Discord right there. So make sure you join up and sign up for Super GT. We've got 2 rounds left to run. There's a big slide.
Go on again.
Oh yes. Now, like in real
And
life,
Ford start his lap.
he has indeed. He is going through turn 1 right now.
God, English would have been good there, Alex.
It is a very
Stumbled up my
popular.
words.
Yeah, it's a very popular language, I hear. Oh, Ford outbrakes himself a little bit into turn number 4, and well, that compromises his run into turn 5. Runs a little bit wide out of the hairpin, and that'll probably compromise his speed down the Mistral straight. Now, I didn't actually ride on board with any of our GT3 cars, so I can't really say what their top speed has been down the back straight, but I want to say around the 280 to 90k mark. Probably jump on board with Steve Duro, because that Mercedes is pretty quick in a straight line.
He likes that, likes the Merc, doesn't he?
Absolutely loves it. He actually ran the first round in the Dodge Viper, and immediately, nope, I want my AMG back. So I think Southwell right now will be absolutely kicking himself right now for not turning up, because I reckon the Bentley would have been absolutely lethal down that back straight.
Yeah.
It is quite a fast boy.
It would have been very useful.
So as Ford comes up to the second last corner, let's see what he stops the clock at. So he's made a few mistakes this lap, but well, he's still got 6 minutes to run. You see a nice big difference between Ford's fastest time and Alfonso's time. 16 seconds. It's about standard. About standard between GT3 and GT500. So,
Fortunately for Vanderham, he's going to have to go through the GT3 field.
no, I don't think he will. He'll be starting at the
No?
back of GT500.
Okay.
We separate the classes on the roll-up lap because we try to run this as close to the real GT5 Super GT Championship as possible, which also means no tyre warmers.
Oh.
Oh,
That's fun.
it makes it makes the GT500 a little bit more fun to drive.
Yeah, definitely keen to have a go. This would be interesting.
Yeah.
What car do you recommend? Probably the GTR.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go the GTR always. Love the GTR.
Should I get your brother to make me a Go Race Promotions skid and I'll run that?
You wouldn't have to ask him twice. He'd probably do one right now.
Do it. Set it up. I'll run it. Unfortunately, I don't have Riddick's skin. Oops. It's okay. I've stopped my stream anyway, so I'm just watching yours.
Oh well, you can see it there, and well, just so that you can see everything, he's included something very handy for our GT500 drivers. Just no punterino.
I guess it's a custom livery.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, like it.
He's actually not too bad at liveries himself. ReadyX.
Something I wish I was good at.
Already, Kaiser61 has said he'll do it. So
Ford's just improved.
Oh, he has indeed. A 56. Wow, that is massive difference between himself and Duro. Duro, I'm surprised at. I thought he would have been a little bit quicker tonight. I'd say he's been practicing, though, for GT Club tomorrow night.
Yeah, this was my mentality. I was worried that if I do too much sim racing, then I would be, like, competitive. So, yeah. That's why I've calmed down on the amount of races I apply for, or attend, should I say.
Yes, it's very time consuming, especially the testing and the practice that you do to try and keep up with aliens like Duro. And as we can see, I think Duro's just sort of... Well, also Duro is carrying a lot of lead on that car. It's about 50... What did I say? 56 kilo?
Why does he have so much?
56 kilo. Well, he's won one race, came third in another, and
ReadyX
second. ReadyX. Yep. Well, ReadyX has really been. He's been one of the most improved drivers between the end of our GT3 league earlier in September and this league. Look at the lock that Duro's having to use on the AMG. Those wheels are almost at full lock going through that long right-hander. Right on board with him, just see how he's... Oh my gosh, that is a lot of understeer on the AMG. That 56 kilos.
You may have answered your own question, yeah.
56 kilos is hurting him. And you know what's scary? We haven't exactly copied Super GT with success ballast either. I think they go 2 kilos for every point. So, whereas we're only going 1 kilo for every point.
I don't think I've ever run a car with ballast on before. I know in the AK series we run it just because of penalties and stuff for the GT series anyway. And being the clean driver that I am, I haven't got any, so
yeah. Superstar.
I don't know what it feels like, so.
Well, we were running a bit of. We were trying to do some BOP in our GT3 league because we ran the Corvette, the GTE Corvette, and a lot of the drivers were saying it was like the weight had been put over the rear wing, which is a bit weird.
Okay.
So, wasn't very popular. I was not a popular man for that entire series.
That's fair enough.
So, ReadyX improves. He's just 1.2 off of Ford's time. Ford, he's put in the box. He's done enough. He's satisfied with that time. Duro's still struggling with this car, though. Oh, look at the steering angle he has to use. That is going to be killing that front left tyre. Duro will be able to complete a lap and at least put himself on row number... Well, unfortunately, only got 4 GT4 competitors tonight. So he'll definitely be...
Superstars drifting one of the corners.
Oh, missed it. Well, here comes Duro across the line. What improvement? No improvement. That's the end of his session. A superstar in the BMW. Using all the track limits. He's known for that, really. He's getting a reputation for that.
Oh. So I was watching RedX, and he mounted one of the sausage curves at the really fast right-hander at the end of the straight.
Oh,
Flying.
I'm sorry I missed it. I'm going to go through replays and check that out. So,
Yeah.
Superstar will round off our GT3 field. So, depleted field tonight, unfortunately. I think we just got a bad night. We have had up to, I think it was 12 or 14 or something. Something ridiculous, and it was a great race. But anyway, Alfonso is our pole sitter. So another 10 points in the kitty for him. Then we have Nick 22 off of second, Chris Rafalo off third, Josh Hill in fifth, and fourth, begging your pardon. And rounding out the GT500 field will be Vanderham. Vanderham just not getting the lap together by the looks of things. Ryan Ford, the AM driver, he'll be starting off the pole position. So another good performance from Ford there. ReadyX, our only silver driver, and Duro, our only pro driver, and Superstar rounding out the GT3 field. We've got a little bit of time, so we can have a bit of a break. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of absentees tonight. It's huge shame. But certainly shows just how quickly the GT5 Super GT League has grown within Go Race Promotion Simsports. In fact, I'm going to have to do a bit of a shout out because had a few people join the server not too long ago. We had BRS Fan 97, Kopecki, Left Foot Brake, and Aaron Rafalo. Thank you for joining the Discord server. I hope you join either Super GT or TCX in the future. Solo P1, can I join? I downloaded all the links last week. Mate, you can join. I think I saw you join our Discord at the last round, I think.
I think you may have meant tonight.
Tonight. Yeah, a little bit late for that, mate.
Maybe.
Anyway, also got a shout out to Shui, Bisico, Kodak 7, Al Merzio, Will Lucas 93, all for joining the server as well. So
very short counter. Sorry.
What? Oh, yeah,
30
wow,
seconds
look at
left.
that, yeah. Anyway, let's quickly position our camera a little bit nicer. So here's our field. Expect to see the Honda of Vanderham just skip the grid and join the back of GT500. Anyway, we've got our rolling start as still got one car on the grid there. That would be you, Alex, I think.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Just maybe don't hit drive until the race has started. So there we go. So as our field makes their way down the main straight, quickly focus on our pole sitter, Alfonso. He's a really started to come to grips with these Super GT cars very, very quickly. He struggled round 1, struggled round 2, and ever since then he's just been dominating.
Sometimes it takes a while to get used to a new car. And then when you do, you're pretty good at it.
And then you forget how to drive every other car.
Yeah. That can happen.
Yeah. Well, he tends to struggle in the supercars, I've noticed. But, yeah, GT3 and Super GT is his jam.
There you go.
Yeah. So, let's have a look at the back of the 64 Honda. That is the view he's got. We've got Nick 22 doing the best to try and get some temperature in those tyres. But once again, no tyre warmers. So, I imagine that they will be getting into formation sometime after the Mistral Straight. But that's up to our race director, Kaiser61. So great to have a volunteer step into race director and really keep a close eye on how our drivers behave. So, quickly focus on our GT3 pole sitter, which is Ryan Ford as well. He's going to have a huge task ahead of him. He's got an informed Justin Reddy-X ahead of Steve Jura, and I can almost guarantee that Steve Jura has got a race setup sorted.
Yeah, hopefully that ballast, he'll get used to it over a while and can keep up with Ford and Reddy-X.
I have a sneaking suspicion that he used the qualifying session as just another session to test the race setup.
Yeah, possibly.
A little bit of something. Yeah, Solo, unfortunately tonight you're too late, but if you go into our Discord and go into League Entry under Super GT, you can join up for the last 2 rounds of the series. And don't be afraid, we will have a Season 2, that is for sure. Anyway, let's go into our fly cam as we get set for a start. GT 500.
GT3.
Here we go. They are away and racing. As we'll quickly fly over to turn 1. Hopefully we don't get black screen of death. As Nick 22 tries to go around the outside of Alfonso. He has to pull out of it. Oh, Rafalo almost touched the back of Nick 22. Back at GT3, Superstar has made a great start. He's rounded up Duro and almost rounded up Reddy-X, but Duro manages to get the switch back on Superstar coming through turn number 2, and that is Josh Hill. Oh no. So Josh Hill has got some work to do in the number 38 Lexus. Oh, look at Rafalo trying to get the power down out of the, I forget what that corner's called, but it's an opening right-hander. As now it's Slipstream City.
These cars will go quicker than 250 before with the with Slipstream.
Oh, I'd be interested to see what speed Nick 22 has gotten up to.
Look at Hill. Hill is flying past the GT3s.
Oh, absolutely. Look at this. Want to see the difference between GT3 and GT500? There it is.
Right there. I was watching Hill's name go from 9th to 5th just in one.
Just in one section.
One straight.
Yeah.
And Ford's gone a bit wide, but unfortunately Juro can't make any amends of that.
Well, I think I was right about my suspicions. Duro is definitely got the race setup sorted. So it is nose to tail stuff for GT3. Superstar's also managing to sort of keep in touch. He was struggling for pace in qualifying and practice, I think. I don't think he did any practice, to be honest. But he's doing a great job. He's still within a second of Reddy-X, so don't discount the number 76, although he runs a bit wide. Now just to swing it back in.
Oh, and Ford's run wide as well.
Oh, they're all wide. They're all over that sausage curb. All over the sausage. Oh, that's terrible. Well, anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the back of Ford's car, and you can just see what he has to deal with in the rear vision mirror. The high intensity LEDs of the AMG of Steve Duro. And oh, sideways. Oh, he's just caught it. Ready X's eyes would have absolutely lit up at that, because that was an opportunity. And, well, similarly for Ready X, he's got the headlights ablaze from the BMW Superstar.
Yellow headlights, I like those.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Farlow's gapped. Sorry, Alfonso's gapped Rafalo.
Yeah, I think we're about to see a repeat of round 3 and 4. Alfonso has just been allowed to get into a rhythm.
Ooh,
Whoa, that was very close. Farlow went in a little bit hot into the double right-hander. And Nick thought about the move. Oh, Rafalo very wide there. Right on board with Nick now. So, another lap down. These races, 175 kilometres in length, as our pit window is now open. Nick 22, fastest lap of the race, a 1:44.1. Actually, that can't be the fastest lap. I'm pretty sure I just saw.
No, that's his fastest lap.
Okay, that's interesting. That normally brings up the fastest lap of the session. So unless Rafalo exceeded track limits, which is possible.
Yeah, I don't know about your ACTV, but on mine, it says the fastest lap of the race on the right, like it would as a qualifying lap. It comes up in the info bit, and then next to their name, when it goes purple, that's their quickest lap. So you can see their Ford, Enduro, and Ready X. They all just did their personal best.
And oh, have a look at this. So Vanderham is coming under pressure from Josh Hill. So, well, this race is on as well. We'll have to jump on board with Josh Hill. Oh, look at this. Lexus is just going to gobble up the Honda down the straight. I think there is a problem for Vanderham. He's struggling for straight line speed. I've never seen a Honda struggle.
That's weird.
He can't get over.
Maxing out of 300.
Oh, he's on the limiter. That's why he hasn't set his gear ratio.
Are there 7 gears or
6 gears?
Oh, okay.
Solo P1, you need to know something. What's up, mate? Shoot it to us in chat, mate. Happy to answer all questions for you, mate. So there we go, Alfonso, fastest lap of the race, a 1:42.6. And Nick 22, he's got pace.
He's about to pass or they were side by side.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it. This is good having two commentators with two.
Yeah, lucky I got you to back you up.
Yeah, that's great. But Nick is still all over the back. He's moving all around the mirrors, trying to upset the concentration of Rafalo. Boy, this is turning into a tight race. I'm glad we're focusing on this one. So the two Nissans, nose to tail, they're not helping each other.
This compromise has run a little bit there, Rafale. I reckon Nick will get a good slipstream here. They're going to wiggle it. Yeah, they're going to wiggle their way across the straight. This doesn't help.
Our race director will not be happy with that. And Rafalo stopped immediately. So I'd say our race director's gone, no, none of that. And, well, Nick has made the move down. He's got it done down the Mistral straight. Jeez, I can't even English.
Very wide.
So,
yeah, English is hard to do now.
It is. What's going on with that? It's that coronavirus. So Solo P1, I had something shipped from Australia Express to the UK. How long does it take to dash from a rig so it's light? Mate, coronavirus is ruining everything. That's all I can really say on the matter. It's really hurting all our exports, and so it might take a month. It might take 2 months, and hopefully you get it soon, mate.
Also, if he's from the UK, would that affect joining the races?
We can try it. See what happens. I mean, in Octane, in the tier that I race in, we have a guy from the UK racing, and well, his ping's pretty high, but you can drive around it. Just means you have to be very, very aware.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But he's usually a pretty clean driver, so he's able to drive around it. Goldie Bros. COVID made all the Melburnians go extinct. Another case.
There's a good battle for second and third with Duro and ReadyX.
Yeah, these two are nose to
Yeah.
tail yet again.
They were a bit close there. ReadyX just mounted the curb a bit on that left-hander.
Yep. Oh, Duro's, I don't know. I really do think that the ballast has really upset that AMG. I've never seen Duro struggle this much. I wonder if he's actually done practice with the ballast on. That could be affecting him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's
He's usually pretty handy with that AMG.
Solo P1 1 month is long. Yeah, mate, it is. So, yeah. Don't know what to tell you, mate. It's sort of like asking how long is a piece of string at the moment. So, ReadyX has made a mistake and he's just dropped off the back of Duro coming onto the Mistral Straight. Also, something to mention is that all these guys are on soft tyres. So, you know who I'm really impressed with at the moment? Superstar.
He's keeping up with them.
He's keeping up. He's about to be, well, we just saw in the background Alfonso.
Yeah, I nicked that. I saw that.
But, gee, I have a feeling he did not do a lap in the practice server. But for him to be within 3 seconds of ReadyX, and I saw ReadyX in the server a lot. So he's doing really well.
Van der Ham's on his lonesome, unfortunately, with that different gear ratio, which we saw he couldn't get over 300. The other guys are doing over 350. Well, around 350.
Yeah. Once again, I don't think he cut a lap of practice. I think his first lap was in qualifying.
Yeah.
It's a huge shame for Van der Ham because he has been certainly a huge wow factor in his debut, and he's just sort of fallen off a little bit. As
that guy does a lot of racing, though.
He does do a lot of racing. He's a competitor in the AK Racing V8 Supercars and the ACC GT3, which I believe you're competing in as well. Are you not?
Yep.
Yep. So I think he also competes in Octane as well, perhaps.
I think he just does the special events, just the long enduro races.
Yeah. Not sure what else he races in, so unfortunately, yeah. Once you start doing a lot of leagues, you just start stretching yourself.
Yeah. I've only doing 2 at the moment, just the AK ACC and then another Porsche Cup on ACC series as well. That's it. Unfortunately, they're on the same day.
Oh, jeez.
Which doesn't help.
No.
I literally go from one race and then join ACC AK GT3 with about 3 minutes left before qualifying. So
that's a tight
takes
schedule.
a toll.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's 3 hours of racing as well.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Pretty much straight.
That's a long time in the seat.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of keeping an eye on the gap between Nick and Alfonso, and it is slowly. Well, it's actually coming down quite quickly. It's just picked up 4/10. So I wonder if Alfonso. He's run into lap traffic. So this is the beauty of Super GT, and you'll see this in real life. You'll see this in our league. GT500s catching the GT3s, and well, the GT3 drivers are under no obligation to just jump out of the way of the GT500s. It is the GT500 drivers' responsibility to get around them. So, luckily for ReadyX and Alfonso, he's caught them on the straight. So, none of those guys will lose much time. But for Rafalo,
Nick will catch them at turn 3 and 4, I believe.
Yep, he's going to be ruining this, because he was catching Alfonso rather quickly.
He'll grab ReadyX before, but Duro's going to hold him up.
Maybe. GT3's still got a... Nah.
No.
Oh, look at
Although
that.
he's
Look
run
at the
wide,
understeer.
Duro.
Oh,
That's close.
that
Get
is
him now,
very close. Now that would have helped ReadyX because ReadyX dropped off the back of Duro for a little bit.
Yeah, that was out to 2 and a bit seconds. Now it's at 1.
Where is he? There he is. So he's just... I wonder how much slipstream he's actually getting from that.
Well, that Porsche isn't very good in the straight line either, so...
I'd like to disagree with that. The Porsche of Alfonso at Circuit Algarve was bloody quick.
That's true. That's true. Well, he did just lose 2/10 on the straight there, so maybe against the Merc, it's a bit slower.
I mean, I was in a GTR. The GTR should be
yeah, that's
lightning
true.
quick in the straight line.
Yeah, Duro and I and Vlad. Oh, Alfonso spun.
What? Oh no, he has. Oh no. So Alfonso's looped it. He's going to drop down to 3rd.
I don't know what's happened there. I think no, I think he would have cleared the lap traffic. So I think he's just spun it on his own.
Quite possibly, but that's handed the lead to Nick 22.
He's going to get a great slipstream here there.
The Honda's, I think the Honda's a little bit quicker in a straight line. Rafalo's going to go slightly defensive. He's going to force Alfonso to go tight, and he's just going to chop the nose off. He,
Oh, he almost spun out again. Nicked the curb.
Jeez, I think we finally found a chink in Alfonso's armour in the GT500s. Oh, jeez, look at it. It's sliding around everywhere. I wonder if he's done his tyres already.
Quite possibly. How long do they last in these things?
Well, it's very difficult to do more than half race distance. Let's just say that.
Do they do 2 stop or 1? You're 1.
Usually it's 1 stop. But, yeah, they tend to fall off a cliff, these tyres. But he should be able to do a little bit more than that. We haven't even gone half race distance, so I'd just say that maybe he's just starting to rush a little bit, maybe panic that he made a mistake. Tyres will still be a little bit cooked, so he's just got to be a little bit gentler on the rear tyres for now.
That wouldn't be easy to do.
Well, not now. I mean, you're under
Yeah.
pressure. You want to take back that lead, and you want to get past Rafalo as well. But I mean, I'm sure Alfonso, he'll just get back into that rhythm, and he'll just slowly chip away at that lead between himself and Rafalo.
Proves he's human after what he did at Algarve.
That's true. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
Sorry.
Well, I am happy that I was the only car who wasn't lapped. Let's just put it that way.
That's true. That's very true.
Right, so the gap between ReadyX and Duro is back down to within half a second. That Porsche is handling Sector 3 and I think Sector 1 a little bit better than the AMG.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Goldie Bros, what happened? My stream froze from my shite internet. Mate, you missed Alfonso make a rare mistake. It was so rare that even I missed it. Oh, no! Oh! That was close. Oh, and that's unsettled Duro. He's sideways. This will give ReadyX a run.
Hill was behind them and just had a bit of a...
Oh, he's just straight lined the track.
Half a spin.
There comes ReadyX. He's looking around the outside. The Porsche is good under brakes. He can't quite get it done. He's on the wrong side of the track. They both run wide. This is just helping forward. And ReadyX, and they got a GT500 behind them.
That Mercedes does not want to turn anywhere.
No, he is struggling like you wouldn't believe.
Watch this. Watch the GT500.
There goes Hill. See you later. And ReadyX is going to try and slot him behind the GT500.
That's
not going to work. Ambitious. So now Duro is going to try and break the toe. Our race official will be watching this very, very closely. Oh, the gap between Alfonso and Rafalo is down too.
I'll watch that. You watch this.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Alfonso's just passed Rafalo at the last
that
corner.
was a good. That would have been a dive bomb move there. Damn it, I missed it.
Clean. It was quite clean. Dive bomb.
So, well, dive bombs are all right. There's nothing wrong with a dive bomb. Anyway, we're back to this. Oh, look at this. Red X around the
Oh,
outside.
he's gone a bit wide, but he'll get a good exit.
He'll get the drive, but it's going to be
too far
very
back.
tough to make the move. Jeez, Giro, he's going to be spitting chips at the moment. He'll be so frustrated by this.
Oh, he grabbed that curb there, Ready X. Oh, he's got a great exit. He's got a brilliant exit. He's flashing the lights, I think.
Yep, he is. He's going to have to go right. He'll be on the wrong side of the track. Giro's just going to cart him a little bit wide now.
Can that Merc take that corner on the inside line?
He has.
Oh,
What happened to
Ready
Ready
X
X? Ready X has had to go
cut it.
straight through, but he's readdressed it. So great sportsmanship from Ready X. This is proving to be a great battle.
Unfortunate, because I think he's faster. Oh, and Duro's straight line that corner.
He'll probably have to just.
And he's run wide for that one as well.
Yep, that AMG is not looking happy tonight. Which is a huge shame. But it's great for championship, that's for sure. Because this guy, he's just driving away. He's nice and comfy. He's more than happy for those two to keep battling.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So as we're still waiting for us to hit half race distance. What I don't like about the Corvette is how quiet it is. I'm sure a Corvette would be much louder than that.
Yeah, that's a good call. I'm not quite sure. I've always wanted to drive that Corvette, so either for my wild card I would be in that or I gotta go to Super GT, don't I? I gotta try it out.
You gotta try. Gotta try. You can run the Corvette in the next TCX event.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah, could do. So thankfully, Steve Duro has agreed to do the live stream for TCX. Well, it's now TCX 200. His
Yes.
300k was a little bit too long.
Yeah. It was. I'm glad I had Vladimir and Duro with me for that one.
Oh yeah, mate.
The commentary booth.
I've tried streaming 6 hours by myself, and it is not fun. I can tell you that.
Yikes.
Yep. Really
Yeah,
needed a co-commentator that night.
That AK one.
Yep.
Yep. I won that.
Yeah, you did. A little flex there. That's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. I won my sim race on Tuesday night, so
There you go.
I only won one race though.
That's
I-
good. I
I-
probably
I-
wouldn't have won without Matt Cotter.
Uh,
Qualified. Oh, well, yeah, who knows?
it's hard to say, but
Who knows?
yeah, it's good. It's good to have the torpedo in your car.
That was a weird saying.
Would you rather win another car?
Yeah. Probably for my safety, yeah.
Matt Cotter, if you're watching this stream right now, we do love you. We just like making fun of your nickname. That's all.
Yeah. He does live up to it though.
Sometimes he does, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. In many of the streams that I watch, he's well behaved. It had me wondering why he got the nickname in the first place. Oh, look at that!
I
AMG.
don't even know why.
That AMG is ploughing through the corners. It is not good. Oh, Ready X almost outbraked himself and
That was
almost,
close.
he almost well, Duro almost had a Porsche implanted into the rear end of the AMG there. Now, if I was Duro, I would be going as long as I can just to try and have that second stint on the tyres as short as possible. So that AMG is just chewing the front tyres.
I think I'd just pit. Oh yeah, it sucks because he's in front of Ready X. If I was behind him, I'd pit whenever he does. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough call for Dur.
Oh, I got a
we got
bot.
some
I got a
bots.
bot in my chat. No,
Yep.
no, 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 no. Get out. I wish Twitch would do something about them. They are such pains in the ass.
That's why I don't use Twitch.
Yeah, they'll be on YouTube, don't you worry.
Yeah, one day.
One day. Huh? Solo P1. Why are we ignoring? Why are we ignoring what?
Maybe the bots.
Oh, the bots. Because
Maybe.
they're spammers, and I hate them. I hate spammers. Unless they're you lovely people, you lovely real people in chat, then you can spam all you want. Don't forget, if you're joining us on Twitch right now, we do have those little stickers that Goldie Bros absolutely loves. So if you hover your mouse over the screen, you'll see a little icon pop up on the right-hand side, I think it is. And you can interact with our stream using some stickers. Some cost you bits. Please help yourself to them. There's a couple of freebies in there, just so you can have a go with them. As we have our first and second pitter of Vanderham and Ford. So there you go. Now that's a little bit early for Ford. I was not picking. I think he's just trying to make sure he can cover off the undercut from Duro and the rest of the GT3 field. So he'll take the punishment now and light up the rear tyres, but he's going to spend the first couple of corners on freezing cold tyres. There we go. Speaking of the stickers, there we go. So Goldie Bros slapping the air horns on the stream there. Thank you very much, mate.
Very long pit lane as well.
Yeah, it is. But, my pit lane's the same for everyone.
Yeah.
So the cars that struggle the most, I think, on cold tyres are the GT500s, because I think they're more... What's he doing? Where is he going? That was weird. Well, anyway, he's away and racing again. Now watch the understeer with the GT500. Certainly can't be as aggressive as what you normally could be. But for Vanderham, this will be a very frustrating night for him, I think.
Yeah, obviously it looks like he hasn't had enough practice as Duro's run wide. I'm looking at it and he's given the spot to Ready X.
Well timed with the stickers there, Goldie Bros. Slapping some cash stacks on there just as we watch Duro almost bin it. So Ready X has finally got the position.
Now I'd pit if I was Duro.
Oh god, there's the gold star spam.
Why did you mention them?
At least give me bits, Goldie Bros. Come on. Oh, there we go. So Duro, he's taken your advice. I mean, I know that he's joining the stream as well. I saw him in there earlier. He's gone straight to pit lane. I think he's had enough of those front tyres. Imagine he's got some pressure adjustments lined up.
Ready X has gone straight at turn 1. What's going on there?
He's got the GT500 leader of Nick 22 going past him. And we haven't given this guy much airtime. He's, I think he's, if I'm not mistaken, if he can hold it together, this will be his first win in Super GT, if you can believe that. The guy's really made waves in his first race at Highlands.
As predicted, Ford has come out in front of Duro by 6 seconds, so that gap's still stay the same.
So I guess all eyes will be on Ready X now when he pits. And
Yep,
of course,
assuming it'll be this lap.
well, you'd think he would have to, because I'd say those tyres on the Porsche are looking a little bit second-hand. Speaking of second-hand, geez, Nick ran in very deep into the double right-hander. Oh, geez, I think he's starting to run into front tyre issues as well.
Oh, speaking of issues, Ready X has done a half spin.
Ford spun it as well onto the Mistral
no.
straight.
That almost hands the lead to Duro.
It does. Duro is in
Oh,
8th position.
Everyone's
overall.
struggling. Rafalo almost spun as well.
So
Coming
yep,
to
Nick's into
everybody.
the pits. Alfonso's going to keep
Alfonso's
going.
Stayed out.
I'm not surprised by that. Alfonso's got an absolute gift at holding onto the tyres. He's already demonstrated this at Highlands. He's demonstrated it at the
Red
previous
X
round.
stayed out. Red X stayed out as well.
I think the Porsche is really good on tyres as well.
Okay.
And, well, Superstars also stayed out as well.
That was
So,
a quick pit stop from Nick.
and Superstar has set a really quick lap
Ford's
time
gone
as well.
off again.
Oh, no. It's all come apart for Ryan Ford. Oh, he's got damage on the front. Look at that. Has he?
Is he
I wonder if
headbutted
he's
the
come
fence?
together with someone.
Or the fence. Remember how we saw him go off at the start of the straight?
That's true. That is a lot of damage on the front of the Corvette.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh, no. I'd love to know what happened there. Unfortunately, Assetto Corsa does not have a replay function, so we're not going to be able to bring you that. And Ford's just going to have to try and deal with it.
Unlucky.
Yeah, really unlucky. 15 seconds now behind Steve Duro. Duro in the box seat at the moment.
So Duro's 28 seconds. So he's actually 38 seconds behind Ready X. So I don't know if that gap. I don't know what the pit stop time is. This will soon find out.
I'll wait and see when the Porsche of Ready X comes in. Personally, I think Duro may have pitted a little. I don't know. He was in. It was between a rock and a hard place. That's for sure. He had no front tires left. He had no. Actually, you know something? I'm going to quickly jump into our Discord and see. There's no announcements from our steward. So I wonder if it was just a mistake from Ryan Ford and no contact. So,
I mean, his tyres would have been semi-cold still, so...
no, they would have heated up, but if he's made a mistake and had a spin, those tyres would have been cooked from the spin, and then that would have caused it, the second spin. So Hill now into the pits, and Van Hum back into the pits as well. So let's hope Van Hum is turning this into a test session.
Yeah, possibly. Don't know what's going on with that.
Sure.
Seems like he would have... That's strange, because he would have been ahead of Hill just then. Unless he's been loud.
No, he just
think
came into pit lane.
That's really strange.
Very strange. Maybe he underfilled it. So
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah.
Ford just did a 59. What's the times of GT3 again?
About 58.
Oh, okay. I thought he
So-
went off again.
So he's not off the pace too much. Oh, Ready X had a bit of a tank slap. The Porsche curse. The curse of the Porsche. The engine in the wrong end of the car. And Alfonso is finally pitted as well, so we wait to see where Nick 22 is. Alfonso already moving, but... Oh, he might get out in front of Nick 22. Oh, it's going to be tight at the pit exit. No, it's not actually. Sorry. Thought it was going to be a lot closer than that.
Red X is in.
Finally.
Threw it into the pit lane.
Just a full yeet.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we like to see, people having full sends into pit lane. So now, Alfonso's come out. He hasn't lost anything, though, to Nick 22. But,
Maybe
now-
about a second or so, because it was 3 seconds behind. But he will have fresh tyres by a few laps.
He's still
I'm
got to
just
get those
watching
tyres warmed up.
I'm just watching the re-entry of Duro and Radiax, this is going to be very close.
Vanderham has been in pit lane for a very long time. I wonder if he's doing some setup changes. Oh, here comes Duro. No, he's not going to get out in front. Oh, he's going to be on race
it's
pace.
just going to be so close.
He's going to be on warm tyres. It's going to be tight.
Oh, that was so close.
Unbelievable by
Wow.
Steve Duro. He's managed to make it work. Ford, a 158.3. So his pace isn't too bad, really. Oh. ReadyX, I think he's forgotten that there's no tyre warmers in GT in Super GT.
Yeah, quite possibly.
But, well, we're seeing that the AMG is chewing up the front tyres a lot. So...
Well, if Radiax can stay with him, he's still got 12 laps to make a move.
Indeed. Although,
So,
I wonder
it looks like he's in a lot more control than Duro is, as in, like, pace-wise.
Yep. Now, I'm wondering if, well, the only car that hasn't pitted yet is this guy here, Superstar. Now,
yeah,
it would be wise for him to pit very, very soon. So he is just bleeding time now. And yeah, he might have the advantage of fresh tyres, but God, you got to have the time up your sleeve, sorry, to be able to make up the difference.
will he come out? He should still come out ahead of Ford.
Possibly. And well, there we go. He's yeeting himself in. So we'll keep an eye on where Superstar is. Now, does he get it pulled up for the pit box? He does indeed. So here's Ford. He's coming through the pain in the ass left-hander. I'm sure there is a proper name for the track, but I don't have my phone with me. It's on charge, so I can't look at the track map. So we just call that the pain in the ass left-hander.
Oh, Vanderham's on the move.
Ah, very good. So we'll have to jump on board with Vanderham and see if he's made some gear ratio changes.
I think Superstar's just going to get out in front. Yep.
Oh,
hang on.
Ford's coming down the main straight.
Very close. This will be close.
He's in front. But he's on freezing cold tyres.
Yeah, down turn 3 and 4, and he's missed the apex.
We're going to jump on board with Ford now. He's got a good run. Not quite good enough, though. Oh, here we go now.
Superstar will be struggling out of this corner. Oh, he told me to stop then.
Oh, he was trying to get the car rotated, just didn't want to play the game. He was trying to get as much drive out of the hairpin as humanly possible for the Mistral Straight. See, I can remember that one. I can't remember any other bloody corner names. So, have a look. What's the top speed of the BMW, you reckon? If I can...
don't know.
hang on. Maybe if I do this. So, I still don't have a top speed. Oh, there we go. 284, 284 k's per hour for the BMW. Oh, look at Ford. He is driving it hard, trying to catch up to Superstar. But, Ford, his tyres are a lot older now.
And you have that front end understeering on him with that damage. Oh, Duro was shifting. I was watching him. As he'll be coming up on tyre issues soon, because he pitted at least 4 laps before ReadyX.
Oh, here comes Vanderham as well. He's all over the back of ReadyX. There we go. Makes easing. Oh no, he's out of it. Well, he's a lap down on ReadyX, so he's probably just being polite at the moment, just waiting for the Mistral Straight before he goes flying past the GT3s.
Speaking of flying past, Alfonso, fastest lap.
Oh, 41.9. Oh, jeez.
Wasn't that quicker than the...
No, not quite. He did a 41.2 in qualifying.
Oh, okay.
I'll jump on board now with Vanderham.
See if he's fixed his gear ratio.
It's looking good so far. He's only up to 4th now. There's one GT3. looking
He's just stuck at 300.
still maybe running too much rear wing. Too much ride height perhaps as well. I wonder if he's...
That's,
'cause I've
Dunno.
been seeing him jump in and out of the server before the start of the race.
also, look
wonder-
at the wrist angle of that character.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
Yikes.
So I'm
What
wondering...
were you going to say?
I'm wondering if Vanderham is having some hardware issues. So I saw him jumping in and out of the server before qualifying, trying to fix... He was obviously trying to fix something with his controls.
Oh, so you reckon maybe he might have been using full throttle?
I don't think he's got full throttle, no.
Sucks.
Yeah.
As oh no, Ford has taken out Rafalo.
Oh, really?
He's nicked him on the way through. He just understeered, and then he tried to catch it halfway through the corner of pain in the ass. And yeah,
In the ass.
Didn't quite
huge
work.
shame for Ford.
and
He's going to be absolutely
Superstar.
frustrated.
Superstar ran one at the last one. He pretty much made it an acre wider than it should have been.
Sure,
Time to burn now.
our race director will be watching that then. So
Yeah, I just crossed over to Ford and immediately saw him hit Rafalo.
Uh,
Not good.
well, that is the big thing with Super GT. These mixture of class. Well, really, it's any multi-class format. When
Yeah,
you have,
not just
yeah.
nerds.
So, oh, look at this. The gap between Nick 22 and Alfonso has dropped like an absolute stone to less than 2 seconds. So we have a race on our hands. Just see the different lines between Nick and Alfonso going into the double right.
Yeah, I noticed that. Oh no,
Oh,
Alfonso's
Alfonso! I just saw that in the background. He's tipped it in and looped himself around. So there goes all that hard work that he's put in to close the gap on Nick. I want to say he just ran over that exit curb. And that's what spat him out. Oh, look at the kick there. You've got to be so gentle with the throttle. They will just kick on you. They will snap on you like you wouldn't believe. I wonder if just doing those qualifying laps has just taken a little bit too much out of those tyres. So unfortunately,
Sorry, I was watching Rafalo lap Ready X and did it. He just added a few extra. Oh, he almost hit. Used a few extra meters of the inside of the track to get past Ready X, and he's going to do the same thing. That was funny.
Jeez, he can't quite get the drive. He's being held up a little bit by Duro. Once again, GT3 drivers are not under any obligation to get out of the way. They're having their own race, and especially Duro. He is battling for the lead of GT3, and he's got ReadyX all over the back of him. Although we're heading down the Mistral straight, and that's not where the Porsche is very strong.
No, he loses about a tenth, maybe 2, on the straight itself. Oh, he just absolutely
he's had a snap.
drifted.
He's had the dreaded Porsche snap.
Surely be used to it by now.
You can never get used to it.
No, it's horrible on ACC as well.
It hurts. Put the engine in the right end of the car, Porsche. Jeez. Honestly, I just want to slap whoever it was that came up with the idea of putting the engine behind the rear wheels.
I mean, it's fast.
It's fast, but it's unstable as all hell.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Matt Southwell was talking about swapping to a Porsche, and his words, and I quote, I enjoyed the thrill of not knowing whether I was going to survive the next corner.
That's a great quote.
That is an outstanding quote.
That's brilliant. It's got a point though. It's very true.
Yeah, but I'd kind of prefer having a car that I know is actually going to work
Yeah.
and do what I want it to do every lap. Which is why I went with the GTR.
I'll be honest, I haven't done much running in GT3s on AC. I drove a season, or 3/4 of a season, of the AK GT series before it went to ACC, and I was in the Audi, and that thing was insane. But I did have the added bonus of being Vladimir's teammate, so that helped.
Yep. Got free vodka as well.
No, I didn't, unfortunately.
Ah, what kind of a team manager is he?
If I knew that, I would have tried a lot harder. There was only one time I beat him, and that was it.
Yeah, he's got a good supply of vodka and hard base.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, love that. He's awesome.
Get a shipment over.
One shipment of vodka and hard base, please.
Mm-hmm. Straight to Adelaide.
Oh boy. Oh, we're coming to the end of this race. We've got 5 laps left to run. The battle for GT3 is still on.
Yeah.
GT500, well, anything can happen. The GT500 cars, they can snap any moment. Ready XE is trying to pour the pressure. He's over a second faster than Duro, so Duro is running into tyre problems again, I would say.
I was about to mention this. There's 5 laps left, and they pitted 5 laps different. So, or about 4, 5, 3, maybe. This is where Ready X will have the advantage.
Have a look at the steering input from Duro, get an idea of how this car is behaving.
Yikes.
No, it's not too bad. I've seen him having to deal with worse, but certainly he is fighting this car a lot. It's not as bad as what it was earlier in the race. So I would say he's made some tyre adjustments, tyre pressure adjustments, and that's helping him. So that's what he has to deal with in the rear vision mirror. And if I'm not mistaken, in the background there, I think that is a GT500. Oh, look at that. Actually, Alfonso is a second. He's a second faster per lap than Nick 22. So we'll swap back to Alfonso. He's still got 5 seconds between himself and Nick. But with this pace, he should be able to close the gap on Nick.
It's Hill right behind. Sorry, it's Hill right behind Ready X. As Ready X almost passes Duro.
Oh.
I think he's done the same thing where he's run too deep for the pain in the ass corner. I really like that name, by the way.
Okay. You're welcome. Feel free to keep it.
Oh no!
Oh, he's tapped Duro. That is not going to impress Duro. It's not going to impress Hill, but oh,
Duro almost lost it.
I think Duro is unimpressed with Josh at the moment.
If I was Josh, I'd just get past and get away.
Yep, Duro is not happy. Duro is not a happy man. And right now for Duro, he's just got to try and refocus, get back into that rhythm as quickly as possible, because now Ready X is all over the back of him. Go on board with Ready X now. Head into turn 4 and 5. Are we going to see a dive bomb? Not quite.
We're getting a good exit though.
Have it right at this point. Ready X needs to get the job done before the Mistral straight, because that AMG should just pull away down the straight. There we go, on the lights again for Ready X. Maximum pressure now, but for Duro, he should just be able to creep away ever so slightly down this straight. Oh, look,
Yeah,
actually,
I said
Redix
it's
is
about
catching.
a tenth of its. Yeah, I said it was only about a tenth, and that was from a far way back. So
Oh,
it's
but
keeping on him.
Redix is on the limiter now, literally on the rev limiter.
That Porsche ain't going any quicker than that.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he's pulled out of it. Oh, Juro's giving him
Has
room
he?
anyway. Ooh. Oh, this is so good. This is, if you have had no idea what you're tuning into, if this is your first time here on Go Race Promotions on Twitch, this is Super GT Racing. And we still got Alfonso closing the gap rapidly on Nick 22 as well. That gap's down to 4 seconds. So Alfonso still having some life in the tyres on that Honda. Oh, Redix is trying everything to get around Juro.
He gets really good exits onto the straights, but it's just through the corners as Van der Hum's had a spin.
I have just had a massive stream of post-race investigations. Oh, that is a lot of investigations. So
what happened?
So our race official has finally got onto me and given me some post-race investigations. We've got lap 1, Van der Hum and Hill, lap 17, Van der Hum and Hill, lap 17, Ford and Hill, lap 23, Rafalo and Ford. Oh, God. So this is mostly GT3 and GT500 incidents, really.
Yeah, well, that Ford and Rafalo one is the one I pointed out. You didn't quite catch it, but yeah. Don't know what's gonna happen there with the stewards.
Well, they take a dim view of the faster cars striking the slower cars. But,
yeah, this was the other way around.
Sorry, faster car. Yeah, that's what I meant. My bad.
Okay.
My D. That's what I meant. You know what I meant.
Yeah. Got it at the end.
I hope so. Not doing a good job as a commentator. But anyway, those incidents are for the stewards to work out. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. So post-race investigations pending for a lot of drivers tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which is what you never want to see, but unfortunately that is racing. As Redix, speaking of racing, Redix. Oh.
He just keeps going. He's made this mistake about 5 times tonight. He just needs to sit back because he gets such good exits in the Porsche. I reckon he just needs to brake when Juro brakes and then just try and get the good run out of the corner. Because he's got the pace. He's just keep making teeny tiny mistakes and teeny tiny mistakes add up.
Still on the flashes as well.
Yeah, Juro won't be liking that. As Hum has spun around again at the same spot.
Fonzo, I think he's made another little mistake because he had the gap down to 3 seconds at one stage this lap, and well, it's back up to 4 seconds. So yeah, and he's dropped more than a second off his race pace. So we're on the penultimate lap now for GT500. Nick 22 just starting the penultimate lap, I should say. So continuing watching this battle in GT3, it's absolutely enthralling. But meanwhile, this guy here, he's closing in on his first win in Super GT. And he was going to be over the moon with this too.
That's well deserved. He's been extremely consistent.
Jeez, doesn't it? It sounds great, doesn't it? GT500's at full noise. I'm glad we came to this track.
Yeah, you can see the pure speed of these cars.
I am actually thinking of starting a petition to send to the real Super GT to try and get Super GT down to Australia.
Where do they just race in Europe?
No, Japan.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so mostly Southeast Asia. As Nick is coming up on this battle for GT3, he's going to send it up the inside. That was a good send. He made it work. He's going to come up on
this
the back.
This won't hurt Duro at all. Oh, hang on. Yes, it has, because he's run wide. Track limits are definitely being used.
So final lap time for Nick 22. It's, what, about 5Ks left to get his first win in Super GT. But the battle is still on between Duro and Redix, so we're going to have to swap between Nick and Duro.
And they've got Alfonso lapping.
This is going to be awkward. Oh, that was a send and a half. He's going to have to readdress that, I think. It's not going to help him close the gap on Nick. He'll have to do that a couple more times, I think, in order to catch on to the back of Nick. But even then, he's going to cop a penalty. But he's looks like he's readdressed it. Yep.
Redix got a good run.
Right on board now with the number 144.
Can't keep up on the straights.
That AMG is a bullet in a straight line. That's all that can be said. Oh, on the limiter already. Anyway, we're going to be focusing on this guy here, Nick 22. He comes around the corner of Pain for the last time in this 175k race. He's certainly done the business. He's kept the car straight. He's kept it on facing the right direction. ReadyX has actually made the move. Dives around the outside. He can't make it stick. We're going to have to swap back to him soon, I promise. But
I'll keep it on.
Oh, Alfonso spun. But Nick 22 wins round number 5.
Duro's ran wide and ReadyX has got him.
Oh, he's done it. ReadyX has got him. He's running too wide. Oh, and he's got him.
Oh my
ReadyX has done it on the final corner.
Wow.
Oh, what a race in GT3. Justin, ReadyX and Steve Duro, take your hats off and take a bow. And this guy here is going to claim his first podium. So Superstar gets onto the podium. So let's have a look at some burnouts while we're waiting for the rest of the field to tick on through. Oh, what a race. If that doesn't entertain you, I don't know what to say. Oh, there we go. ReadyX is Rafalo and Alfonso have crashed into each other. Where is our race winner? Where is our race winner? Lost him. Oh, there he is. He's right here. Come on, Nick. Give us a burnout. Oh, he's doing it. Line locker. That's what. Oh, he's in the gravel trap. That's why it's not going anywhere. Actually, I think he's popped the tyres. He's done a good job. Oh, Ford's just popped his 3 tyres. So, wow, what a race. Ruka, are you not entertained? Mate, I'm entertained. Let's have a look at some results for you in round number 5. Oh, and also thanks for the resubscription as well, Ruka. Subscribed for 7 months in a row. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for the support, Ruka. And if you really want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button. Just or even just donate some biddies. That'd be much appreciated. Slap some stickers on the stream. Do it. Right, let's run through some results. So Nick 22 is your race winner for round 5. Finally cracks in, gets his first win. Alfonso in 2nd place. Chris Rafalo rounds out the podium for GT 500. We then have Josh Hill in 4th position and Van der Hum rounding out GT 500 after a shocking round. I think he's going to be doing some soul searching tonight. Maybe looking at some new pedals. I suspect he's had some hardware issues tonight. GT3, Justin ReadyX finally gets the win over Steve Duro. Superstar making up the podium, and Ryan Ford, he'll be doing some soul searching as well after dominating the first half of the race in GT3. And then some mistakes, maybe some contact with GT 500 cars, ruining his race. But anyway, that wraps it up for us. Oh wow, we're at night, are we? That's cool. Have to look into that. Oh no, we're at day. Well, I hope you've really entertained the stream tonight. Big thank you to Alex Spinozzi once again for joining us, and also thanks for streaming the TCX race as well. Did a fantastic job there. You're starting to get a bit of a habit of being a good commentator.
Thank you.
Yeah. And of course, good luck this weekend in AK Racing.
Oh, the Suzuka one. I'm not running that.
Oh, aren't you? Why not?
I got a Porsche race.
Oh,
so
yeah, right.
2
Yeah,
hours.
Porsche. Yeah.
It's the 2-hour last special, so I can't make it.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, I can only barely make the 1-hour ones.
Fair enough. Well, good luck for that for the Porsche race then.
Thank you.
Well, I think we're gonna before you go, we have to run through drive of the night for GT3 and GT500. GT3, it's a no-brainer. I have to go with ReadyX. He kept the pressure up. I want to give it to Duro because he lasted for so long, and then just that last lap made the mistake. But I have to give it to ReadyX just for really taking the fight up to Duro tonight. What do you think?
He did well. Yeah, can't disagree with that.
And GT500, geez.
Nick was good.
Nick was very good tonight. Very clean, very
consistent. Yeah.
Kept the car pointing in the right direction for 175k. That is a huge achievement with these GT500 cars. They are very tough to drive.
Yeah, I look forward to chucking in a wild card.
Yeah.
Get you, hopefully, your brother to do a go race. I can promote you.
He'll do it. He'll do it. Don't you worry.
Yeah. give him a message and look forward to seeing the result.
He's already seen it. He's already committed to it, mate. Need to join the stream on Twitch. Then you see the chat. He's already said I'll do it.
I haven't seen it.
No, well, that's because you're not.
Oh, I think I joined it off. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Sweet.
Well, anyway, let's wrap this stream up. Thank you very much for joining us in Twitch land. And thank you very much to Alex Benozzi joining me in the commentary box. And thank you to all our drivers as well for a very entertaining night.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And if you want to join up, let me just repost our... God almighty, I hate typing. We'll just retype our... Oh, God. Jeez, I think I bumped a key and that'll stuff the link up. There we go. There's our Discord if you want to join up. We're open to Australian, New Zealand competitors mostly, but I'm sure we can do some ping tests for drivers outside of that area. I was going to say something else as well. Absolutely forgotten now. I was going to put something. Oh, that's right. That's right. Support the real Super GT. If you haven't ever watched it, head over to this YouTube channel called The Race. Check out some real Super GT action. I promise you, you are going to be entertained from start to finish. I absolutely love it. Can't get enough of it. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.